These are the top 5 reasons why my clothing brand failed and you should avoid so that your clothing brand doesn't. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm not some savant, I'm not Virgil Abloh, I'm not whoever you want to consider. I'm none of these people, but what I can do is give you advice on how not to do the same mistakes I made. Number 1, your friends are not gonna buy your clothes. It costed me way too much money to realize this, but when you design a product in hopes that your friends are going to be your audience, at the beginning at least, it just won't work. I heard a quote one time, customers are more likely to become your friends than friends are to become your customers. And what that boils down to is, at the beginning, it's going to be the hardest to convince your friends to buy your stuff. They're going to want the discount. They're going to want the, let me model your stuff for some promo and get some free stuff. It's not going to happen. And a quote that I heard one time is, the last city to consider Jesus as the Son of God was Jerusalem. Meaning that when you're in your hometown or in that home circle, the people around you are going to be the last people. They've got this mentality of the person that you were. What do you mean you're doing a clothing brand? You were this person last week. What do you mean you're doing a clothing brand? You were this person last month. What do you mean I went to school with you? Where when you're now talking to people outside of that circle, they take you at face value of what you present to them, right? You're an idiot, they're going to take you as an idiot. But if you can come in and you say, look, I'm this person who does this stuff, they'll consider you in that same light. Number 2, don't do some generic logo in the corner. If your clothing brand is just some little patch, one little logo in the corner of the top, dead it. We don't need more of this in the world. And I'm not just telling you this to be a hating ass nigga, but I don't want you to have to lose money to figure this out. Like, I just don't want you to have to lose money to figure this out. And we don't realize how much time and effort goes into the world building and the brand building around these things before you can slap a logo on a t-shirt or on a jumper, just like that. And I talk to people on a weekly basis who are showing me their designs, and not saying it's anything is a bad design, but it's not enough to build a brand. It's not enough. And just because you come up with one logo, not saying one thing is enough to build off and you can build a community, but it does take those things. There's too many people who sit there, and this is not for everyone. This one might not be for everyone, but there's a couple people who have a brand that they want to build that just slap the logo on a corner and hope that it sells. It's just not going to fly. It's not going to fly. Number 3, world building. Brand and world building. I don't think you will realize how important this is. That's almost more important than the clothing. And I remember when I was doing my brand, the amount of posting I'd do and what I'd post was a lot more of the actual product and a lot more of buy this item, this is going on sale now, this is launching now, where it should be the opposite way around. Most of your posts, there's this conversion of this 70-30 split of what should be a sell and what should be providing of actual value to the customer. And if you have 70% of your stuff is trying to sell them, it's just not going to work. You have to have a lot more building the world around it. Photos of them wearing the clothes, photos of people using clothes, how to style the clothes, how to wash the clothes, whatever it is, it's how to do it and how they should use the product in their life. Picture them wearing it. There's too many, especially when I started. There's plenty of brands that do it correctly, but when I started, I remember I just had everything was buy now, buy the top, buy these clothes, rah rah rah, and it wasn't enough of an exchange value. You honestly have to give before you can get. There's an exchange value that has to be done, and people think that things are done on the first sale. And if you look at, there was a thing with Gucci purses. On average, a customer visits the website 15 times before they actually make a purchase, right? Which means even Gucci can't get someone to just click on the website and buy a $15,000 purse. A person will go on the website, go off on the website, maybe see an ad, talk to a friend, look at a review, look at a couple of people wearing it, and then they'll go and buy, right? After those 15 touch points. You need to do those touch points through media. You need to do these touch points through world building, through building a brand, through identity. You need to do these so that by the point it comes to you saying buy, people already have the entire idea around what the brand is and what it represents. Number 4, systems of sale, right? I don't think you realize how important it is to have follow-up emails, tracking. These are the customer service things that people don't take into consideration. Yes, you can slap a logo, you can slap a sticker in the package, a little card, and these are things that add on top. But emails, confidence of people, receiving these other things on top are things that really do make a difference. And having follow-ups, having a tracking code, like the amount of brands that I see on a regular basis that don't have a tracking code. These are things that are needed just to keep recurring customers, and things I didn't understand when I was doing it. So if I can just help out in that way, get a few more systems just in place. Number 5 is understand the market. And when I say understand the market, I mean even just experience. I don't think I took as much value into getting experience prior to doing it as I would have thought. And what I mean by that is work with other people that are doing a brand before you do yours. If you know that doing a brand is what you want to do, you'd be surprised in just doing brands with other people, jumping on other people's projects, just helping out for free even for what it is. You probably will be helping for free. Just to see what the process is like, to see what it is to book a shoot, to deliver the process of creating, of coming up with new concepts. You'd be surprised on how many people out there would love your help, right? But even then, how much you can learn so that when you go, you don't have to make the same mistakes a lot of other people are making. So before you spend that $2,000, maybe spend a little bit of time or whatever it is, just giving yourself so you can have that extra bit of concrete support in yourself kind of thing to then go through it. But besides that, bruv, good luck. If this put you down to starting it, don't let it. Just means that you have a couple of things to refine on, but don't let a person like me tell you not to. Just do it. Just do it. Do it.